Are you breathing properly? Well, today we're gonna find out. Welcome to My Voice Mentor, where you can subscribe to online voice classes that'll give your voice what it needs to captivate your audience every time. So let's talk a little bit about your breathing. I want you to do something for me. Take your right hand, place it on your chest, and then take your left hand and put it on your belly or your midsection right here, okay? And I want you to begin as you're listening to my voice, just start breathing in and out like you normally would. And I'm gonna ask you some questions, okay? The first question is, are you breathing through your mouth or through your nose? Okay, so take stock of that. Don't change anything just yet, just take stock of that. Second thing, do you notice your chest moving, expanding and contracting as you breathe? Or do you notice your shoulders going up and down as you breathe? With your hand down here, your left hand, are you noticing your belly go in and out? Okay? All right, you can stop, take a break. What I find a lot of times with a lot of my voice students is that they are breathing completely in reverse and in a way that is really not productive or helpful for their voice. So we're just gonna identify a couple of problems that we need to solve today. Okay, number one, never a good idea to breathe through your mouth. I mean, sometimes we're going to, but by and large, in our normal state, we really should be breathing through our nose. Now, most of us know this, but it's a really good reminder. The problem is, the second thing that we do is that we tend to take breath in and out with our chest, which actually causes us to breathe through our mouth because the chest is a hard cavity. So in other words, it's harder to expand and contract. So the very act of expanding and contracting it is just bringing stress into our body. I want you to try this. Just take a nice breath with your chest. Take a moment to identify the feelings. Like for me, that felt very, very stressful. We want to eliminate all stress. The second problem that creates is because I had to use my mouth, I'm basically bringing in unfiltered dry air passing through my vocal cords and into my lungs. It's not good for my lungs, not good for my body, and it's not good for the vocal cords. And if you do that repeatedly throughout the day, you're basically setting yourself up to be brittle, hoarse, and potentially have some long-term voice problems. Finally, did your abdomen go in and out as you were breathing? A lot of us, the answer is no. And sadly, I think the problem is that we are a little prideful in our personal appearance, and we don't like the idea of our belly kind of going in and out as we talk. And I get that, but we need to kind of put that little bit of pride aside because it's not really helping us. It's not helping us in our speaking or our singing. And the simple reality is that your audience expects the abdomen to move when you're talking. And it's one of the advantages of being able to stand on straight on as opposed to profile where they would actually be able to see it. So you got to just kind of not worry about the motion or the movement of your abdomen. We have to use this in order to use our voice properly. So I'm going to have you do it again. And if you're able to do this lying on your back, that is a little bit easier, but if not, no big deal. Maybe you can try it later. But again, put your right hand on your chest again, left hand on your belly, and I'm going to walk you through a proper breath, okay? What we're going to do is, I don't want you to initiate the breath from your nose. We're not going to breathe in through our mouth, but I don't want you to start with trying to think of getting air through your nose. We're going to start by bringing air by expanding our stomach, by pushing it out. And what you're going to find is when you do that, the air is naturally going to flow in to fill the vacuum that we just created. So let's try it. 1, 2, 3. What you should have noticed when you did that is if you didn't forget to not move the shoulders or the chest, is that you took in a very easy, effortless breath. This is something that I want you to practice every single day. Take a few minutes, lie on your back, and place your hands on your chest and your belly, and I want you to begin to adjust and change your breathing. Believe me, you're not going to regret it. Well, that is today's tip, okay? So I want you to make a practice of this because if you can change your breathing, you can change your voice and get yourself set up for success and all of the other things I'm going to teach you.